Hello guys, welcome to another Age of Empires 4 game. This time we have Beastie playing as the Chinese in the color yellow against his opponent playing as the Mongols in the color teal. It's Aeolus. Welcome everybody. This time we're casting one of the games from the qualifiers from AGCTV. It's the Red Bull Wololo tournament, and one winner will go to Spain to just challenge Marine Lord in a LAN event. So it's pretty exciting. It's only like one game, but at least the qualifiers are really interesting, and it will get more and more interesting as the days come. So make sure to tune into EGCTV if you don't know them already. I put a link in the description where you can just follow them. But anyway, we got Aeolus playing as the Mongol here. Wondering if he will go for some kind of early Mongol harassment. There you go, and you see the barracks here. And now let's see if there is a place where he can actually put a barbican. I mean an outpost, probably here during the berries. That's personally, I don't like to open up with the mill next to the berries, just because against aggressive civilizations like the Mongols, they just go here and then you're forced to, you know, go back. And maybe in this case it's not possible, but if it was a little bit further, they have the opportunity to torch down your mill, and it's a really tough spot. Looks like Beastie already have the village next to it, and it's not so far away from the town center, so it looks like it is fine. It is fine for him for the moment. Meanwhile, mining a little bit of wood. Looks like he's gonna go for some barracks himself. We're gonna have a little bit of a Dark Age action. A couple of spearmen already coming for him. Look at that. Look at that hairstyle. Amazing. Amazing hairstyle. I think some of them just still keep it until today. It's like really cool. Not bold by choice, but not bold by, let's just say, by nature causes, but by choice, which is a amazing thing to see. Now we see some barracks coming out for BC. Looks like a couple of spearmen also going up for him. Gonna defend the Mongol rush. Now let's see if he's sending a villager here. I don't see. Let's take a look at Aeolus' point of view. Looks like no. There you go. Villager coming here, ready to place an outpost. Probably here in the gold. It doesn't really affect the Chinese that much, just because they have access to tax. But at the same time, there is no other nearby gold. I mean, tax is good, but it's not like a replacement for having the gold vein. Look at this. Looks like he canceled the outpost, and looks like he's finding somewhere. The other gold is a little bit far, so looks like he's still thinking like where to put the outpost. And the more he thinks, the more time Beastie has to actually have some extra spearmen. And Beastie, even with the double production from the Mongols, still he's ahead on the military count. And not only that, the reinforcement always come faster, right? So it's gonna be really tough for Aeolus to just put that outpost there. It's just a really rough start for him. Looks like Beastie will just push with this 6 spearmen. More spearmen coming for him. And unfortunately, looks like he won't be able to put any outposts. Meaning, Beastie will be able to grab some gold. And he's just gonna have a really good time. Doing stuff. I don't really know what happened to my monitors. So something weird happened to my monitor. Just turned off for the moment. I will need to check that out. Gotta be careful not to lose this scout against those spearmen. It's valuable information that he has. Meanwhile, villager is like, you cannot come back. You gotta finish your task. Go build that outpost. I don't care if there is 10 spearmen out there. It's like thinking about, should I go? Should I go, or should I just go back home? I mean, they told me there isn't gonna be anyone here. Looks like Beastie will just keep popping spearmen. It's a delicate thing to do, because the thing is, you never know when to stop. because you need to keep pumping units if your opponent keeps pumping units himself, right? So you don't get overwhelmed by the number of units he has. But there is a delicate balance between creating your own units and just creating enough so that they can do the job and actually just stop creating. Because if you create a lot and your opponent has like 2, you're like behind on resources. And looks like Aeolus didn't really wanted to fight in the Dark Age too long, and he's not aging up. Ger is gonna... Oh, this is huge. Beast is having control of the map, which it's kind of denying the gold for Aeolus, and the other gold is in front. So same as him, this is a really tough situation for Aeolus because he doesn't have access to gold. Like, you're gonna go to the Feudal Age, but at the same time, there's really no gold for any kind of upgrade. So meaning this Spearman, even though you are outnumbered, like if you get Hardened Spearman, you can have like a decent battle. I think the difference between the Hardened Spearman and the Dark Age Spearman is just it's quite significant here. So you won't be able to have access to that, and now Beastie just staying here near his base. Mongol just reached the Feudal Age, but without any upgrade, unfortunately. He won't be able to get those units upgraded, and just Beastie having so many units here. He already have enough to age up. Let's take a look at the income per minute to check how they are doing. Symmetry is already there. Gonna have to sell some resources to put on to get some gold. I get some traders out there. Spearman gonna get upgraded. Look at this, from 80 HP. I believe they go to 90. There you go, 90 and one more attack. So it's definitely a good thing. But oh my god, Barbican coming here in front of his base. I was so focused on this battle that I didn't even see the villagers coming through here. There's plenty of units for Beastie to defend this Barbican rush. So definitely this thing is coming up, and in a normal situation where there is, you know, a normal map with places where you can just gather your resources somewhere else, it's usually the case where the Mongols just move out, right? It's like, okay, you put a Barbican here, I just move to the next gold vein, like maybe here or whatever. But in his case, both gold veins are in the same direction, so you need to go through here if you want to go to your gold. And this is a really tough situation for Aeolus because he doesn't have any access to gold just by putting this here. PC already upgraded all the spearmen here. Meanwhile, villagers will just go to gather the gold from Aeolus. Aeolus in a really tough spot. And I mean, it all comes to the fact that he doesn't have any gold, right? Like with gold, you can just get upgrades, get some units out, and even get siege engineering to deal with this. But without it, it's just really hard. And there's a single trader is just out. Looks like he's gonna go for a couple of archery range, gonna build a Ubu in the back. Meanwhile, DC with quite a lot of sheep. I don't know if it's because of the new patch or this map. I'm sorry, I didn't even mention about the map. We were so focused on the action from the Dark Age. There's plenty of food for him. Meanwhile, Aeolus is running out of food. Still have the deer here. Just gotta be careful with the rally point. And the first trader is out. And somehow I don't see. Looks like he haven't scouted the trade yet, so he's just gonna go there. I mean, obviously, you know there's a trade there, but you just go there manually until you find one. Looks like Beastie is macroing for going for a Castle Age. The thing is, I mean, you go to Castle Age and then I guess you can just make palace guards, right? And your opponent only have archers without upgrades. You have a Barbican next to your base, and it's really not much you can do. He's gonna build the he's gonna build the astronomical clock tower next to the Barbican. So it means he's gonna throw some nest of bees out. Now Mongols always can move their town center and all the buildings, but I don't think that's a good idea. That's quite a lot of idle time if you move it. Like potentially you could move it like all the way around here, but I don't even know if that will work. But at this point, I might even give it a chance because I mean, probably that migration is better than just staying here. Like Barbican is just gonna take all the units now, not even have a chance to attack, and these units are not even upgraded, so they're really not gonna last much, especially in the Feudal Age. And well, Beastie, let's take a look at his base here. We have the barracks from the Dark Age, so he can potentially throw some palace guards out there. It looks like he's just gonna be camping here. Meanwhile, a lot of wood. I mean, that's the only resource you have at the moment. And traders going down, not being able to trade. Even for 56 gold, you cannot get it. And he has the units to deal with the Spearman. I feel like if you deal with the Spearman and your trade is secure, you still have a window where you can still recover. Still ahead on villagers, but the gold is an issue at the beginning. Meanwhile, a nest of bees already out, gonna throw a nice shot. Oh god lord. This is one of those games, guys. This is one of those games we don't see every day. We don't see every day. It's like sheep is running out. And he needs to go to the berries. You gotta go very carefully with the nest of bees shot. Quite a lot of damage to those villagers and no textiles for them. Well, a single nest of bees, gotta be careful not to lose it. It's about to lose it, looks like he's pulling the villagers used to repair it. And looks like nest of bees is gonna stay alive for quite some time. He has a lot of wood in the bank. He might think about, you know, he's throwing up some battering rams. But I mean, the Mongol can move the building. I'm still unsure why he haven't done that yet. But even if you move it, it's a really tough situation. There's a couple of stables out there, but no gold to get those Keshiks. And wow, another nest of bees coming from the clock tower. It's gonna be way more tankier than the regular one. Meanwhile, more pastures, that's the best thing you can do at the moment. Just getting more and more sheep. Meanwhile, nest of bees just... Oh, that's huge damage. Huge damage for sure. You're gonna be careful not to get too deep. Otherwise, more units can come and flank you, but where are his units? He has 12 units. Is he, like, attacking somewhere? Let's take a look at Aeolus. There you go. Archers going for a counter-attack. That's the best thing he can do at the moment. Nothing to deal with a nest of bees at this point in the game. Battering rams just doing what they do best. Just keep ramming. Well, as wall coming here, a triangle wall with doors in each side, east, west, and the south, to make sure you put a siege there and be very safe. It's really so interesting that can actually, like, if you put the stone wall, the nest of bees needs enough angle so that you can shoot. So actually, if you put the stone wall, you won't be able to shoot with a nest of bees. And technically, he's able to build the stone walls in the castle age. It looks like the Palisade wall is just gonna do it for now. More nests of bees. And another one here. Amazing. Amazing defense. I would say that's really creative. More villagers. I'm sure a lot of them are already with very low HP. These are very new ones. But the ones that are close to the TC are just praying to not die at the moment. Horseman will try to snipe a villager, but it's not gonna be enough. Meanwhile, Beastie trying to raid. It's funny because both players lost quite similar economic units, like 11 and 13. But Beastie is 1 age ahead, and he has 3 nests of bees and a big wall. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my god. And at this point, I'm not really sure what you do there. And looks like the town center will go down. He doesn't really want to unpack it. There's really nowhere to go at the moment. And more rams, more nests of bees. Oh my god, what is this? What is this game, guys? Palace guards just trying to deal with the archers there, but the important thing is here, town center is gonna go down. 4 runs, and I think with this town center, definitely he taps out. Well played by these two players. What an amazing game. Go check EGC TV streaming Red Bull Wololo tournament.